Namaste in the catch. Welcome, everyone. Very happy to be here with you. So, I'm going to take you into an oracle reading of the week. And this one's going to be special because it's kind of our first official one that we're going to be doing on a regular basis. So, I want to share a little bit more about the oracle card deck with you on my way over to start this live stream. This one jumped out, number 15, and I'll be showing more, but this is the Lemurian Mermaid Earth Seed Wisdom Keeper. Isn't she beautiful? So the oracle cards are finally in production, I guess, let's say. And we're super excited because we're going to be having this powerful intuition awakening course. So it's not just how to use a deck or how to use or some new spreads. Yes, new ways to interact, ways to expand your intuition, ways to channel, ways to activate your 360 senses so you can start to immerse yourself in this world. These are mysteries. What does that mean? It's an entire cosmovision. It's a reality. You enter this reality. You don't just relate to a goddess. Okay, so these are energies that stepped forward through a very special process. I do ceremony. I go to ancient sites all the time. I live amongst the Maya here in the Yucatan. I have been going to pyramids and doing sacred geometry and sacred ceremonies and sacred activations and shamanic healing for 38 years, and different forms of that, energy healing, a homeopath and a hypnotherapist, and many, many other things. So what happens is that I kept going deeper because every time my life would change in a good way or a painful way, I would want to understand what was the underlying reason. I wanted to understand the spiritual or the energetic, but I didn't have the words for it. I didn't know how that worked back then. So now we are swimming in information, so much information that we have to be discerning, and we have to become better communicators with subtle realms of energy. And because this awakening that we're in, this grand societal reset, this decade of transformation, these next few years of the fire, literally many cultures say that the Chinese signs of the next 2 years are fire, fire horse, fire goat. The Maya, the human design, a lot of different systems talk about this is the time of fire. Well, what is fire? Fire burns stuff, transmutes stuff, purifies stuff, and ignites stuff. So we have a fire element going on that is going to increase. And when you're feeling like you're in the fire, right? When you're like stressed or pressured or feeling confused or aren't trusting yourself, right? You have, hi, sweetie. You have this energy that is encouraging you to evolve. However, we aren't supposed to be walking around deaf, dumb, and blind. We're supposed to know that we're divine. We're supposed to be developing our telepathy, our intuition, our clairvoyance, our clairaudience. All of these skills are normal. But we were and have for quite a while been living in a culture that separated from spirit, got stuck in the mind, got stuck in the reason, got stuck in the logic, got stuck in building and acquiring things. That was supposed to be a phase, and we were supposed to move out of that a while ago and evolve to the next phase. And now we're in another phase. So we've got to catch up with our spiritual training. We've got to say, mystery school or oracle training or energy medicine or learning the runes, any form of divination, meditation, and yoga, everything. Okay, there's so much, and yet none of the systems are the point. It's fine if you learn a particular system for reading cards or doing a healing or whatever. Okay, great. But don't think that's the only way, because the minute you start channeling that energy, the minute you start being a Reiki practitioner, or doing psychic readings for somebody, or making oils, or um, channeling, or whatever it is that you're doing, okay? And it doesn't have to be something that mystical. Uh, be a mom, okay? But the minute that you do it and you're in the flow and you're in action, you are being here now. You're in the only moment that matters. You are being the eternal one, the one saying, oh, yeah, I'm the past, I'm the present, I'm the future, I got it all. But the point of me and my consciousness is to be fully present here. This is the only, I heard this adorable phrase from this Mayan elder the other day. This is the only moment that cares. I thought that was hysterical, because I just stopped and I went, oh, what a fantastic way to think about it. It's not to be rude, right? But we keep hearing be in the now, the power of the now, be present. Uh, I don't know, every version of that, right? And now, when you realize, okay, I'm eternal, everything exists, everything's going through cycles. This is one of the mastery of the Maya. They had the most sophisticated culture, 26 calendars, interlocking. They understood that time was sacred. It was a sacred pattern, and everything operated within it. So it's like dialing open the secret vault and then another vault. So we're in cycles, and you can see these cycles. They could predict these cycles. They've predicted to absolute T everything that has happened. They knew when their culture would fall. They knew when other things would fall. They knew what this moment would be. And they're actually initiating people into the fire ceremony to prepare for the fire coming ahead. Whatever you listen to, whatever you're interested in, I love Hindu chants. Those are my favorite chants, other than, of course, my Mayan. And I grew up 16 years in the Celtic goddess tradition, being on the ritual committee, and not just designing and facilitating. And then I raised my children there. It's very nature-based. It's very respectful of Gaia and the life force and everything, and speaking to the spirits. And it was very Native American. That's another, and that was felt very organic and connected and respectful and one with everything. I am one. We are one. We're not here alone. And if you're like me and you're raised in a Western culture, maybe a Northern Western culture, maybe certain types of countries where most of us didn't have much of a spiritual upbringing, maybe religious, but the religion, the culture, the mindset, the society across the world has been built on valuing success as things accumulated, right? And the idea that you believe only in the physical. This is the malady of the heart. This is the disease of our soul. This is what is happening right now, is our spirit has lost its connection to truth. Like the water supply is toxic, like the foods are full of chemicals, like the air, or this, or people's minds, or their intentions, or all the fear everybody's carrying, or all the blame, or all the shame. You can't live in that. Keep creating that. And then think the world around you should turn into harmony, peace, and love. You're not that stupid, and neither am I. Yet we were taught to keep staying in the head, stay in the air, think, figure it out, believe in the physical. Well, all the ancients understood, all the mystery schools, all the things that are yoga and, all the things now that people do, meditation, that's much more normal than it ever was before. Chanting and sound healing and going to energy healers and getting soul readings and past life regressions and astral travel and everything. None of this is new. We are rediscovering it because we know this. We're eternal. Everything exists. If you dial your consciousness into a moment in time and you are able to manage your emotions, you're able to focus and direct your thoughts. You're able to shed all of the ideas that you can't, you won't, you're bad, you're wrong, and everything else that creates low states of consciousness. Then you're purifying and clearing your field, your light body, your aura, your emotions, your mind, your spiritual body, and so on. You have many, many, many layers to your light body. It holds all the codes of your soul. It will give you whatever you need in any moment. You don't have to figure it all out. You aren't alone. And the purpose of divination is to be a clear channel, a co-creator, and a part of the whole. You are one with everything. You're not here by yourself to suffer. You're not here by yourself to be better than people. You're not here to win the game by having more than anyone else. That's all ego. And this is the moment prophesized by many cultures, but the Maya specifically, as the division of the earth. Now, I've been hearing about this for at least 35 years, okay, about the new earth and the earth changes, and that at some point the earth is going to become, literally split like one new earth, like a cell, but it's going to split off because the two frequencies can no longer be together. One is going to rise in consciousness. One is going to stay in blame and shame. One's going to be stuck in craving and disappointment. One's going to be the doubter, the judger, the torturer, the abuser. One is going to be the ruler that says me, that doesn't care about the greater good. No one is supposed to suffer. No one is supposed to sacrifice. That is not why we came here. Our soul is bruised, our heart is bleeding, and it's begging. The ancestors are begging, the elders are begging, the spirits of the animals and the insects and the moon and the beauty and the abundance of this divine planet, despite of all that she has to provide every single day to take care of this many people, this much life force every day. That's a mama. That's a love. That's a power we can't imagine. Demanding doesn't matter. Ask for anything you want, but ask from reverence, from love, from respect, not from desperation, not from neediness, not from fear, not from the wish for something outside of you to make you feel safe. And the only safety is to tune into your inner voice. The only true, trusted foundation is for you to get on to your spiritual path wherever you are now. I'm not saying you're not on it, so everybody's somewhere, and go to that next level. Saturn is coming into Aries in a few weeks, and that means you've got strong, directional, structured energies that want to take action. And for the next 3 or 4 months over the summer, until we go to England and you come with me and we're under the full moon and we're there with Maria and we know exactly where the lost goddess temples were and what they were for and which stones cleanse you and which ones align your chakras and which ones align with the moon, and will be in these sacred places going into the womb where these sacred lost queens, the long-skulled intuitives, the priestesses, the ones who not only knew and had developed all of their senses, but used them for the greater good of their society. And we were taught to fear them. We were taught to erase them. We were taught to erase them inside of our own hearts. We were taught, man or woman, I don't care what your gender is, be purple and have 20 heads. We're all meant to know there's no gender. And we're all meant to know that we must forgive and resurrect the divine feminine that has been killed, burned, squashed, erased. Just like the Maya and many other cultures, the truth that sets you free was burned was misinterpreted, was demonized, and all the horrible things that we've done to each other on this planet in the name of supposedly, well, hello, supposedly the source. God told me to kill you because I'm right. God told me to torture you because I'm right. God told me to do this, to take all your stuff, to erase your culture, to abuse you. No such thing is true. Where are we putting our power? You can't change that person. So you must become the divine channel of wisdom of your own life. You must step back into your center. You must become the authority. You must develop your intuitive skills. You must start to erase the beliefs that say, oh, I'm afraid of other dimensions, or I'm afraid of channeling. Maybe it's evil, or maybe I can't do it, or I'm going to do it wrong. I don't care. I want you to just chuck all of that out, throw it up in a bucket, feed it to the pigs. I don't care what you want to do with it. Get it out, because this is the moment of spiritual maturity. We're stepping up, we're stepping in, we're being given an opportunity that no one has ever had. It will not last. This moment will not last. So whether you're like, oh, please make it over, I want to have butterflies again, get with it. You're missing it. And if you're all like, oh yeah, this is the awesome thing ever, thank you. Let's play. This is awesome. So what's happened is that the oracle card deck came through in this really profound way, because I'm doing ceremony all day long. I'm activating my light body. I'm working with the land. I'm talking to everything. I'm making new altars. I'm talking to you. I'm doing whatever. I'm writing a book. So my day is a dance. It's an orchestra of all of these. And I'm learning right now. Sometimes I'm not in an intake phase. And so I'm in a very interesting phase where I'm absorbing a lot of new higher sacred wisdom. I'm writing a book about the sacred Maya. And that is then igniting these other things into a new level of fire. And the Mayan priest, the Mayan wisdom teacher that I work with, and I'm going to be doing retreats with, and has invited me to come and do some work with him. And we're going to be doing all kinds of wonderful things. Told me that he saw a red jaguar in my heart the other day while we were in a healing together. And all of these things are intuitive symbols. All of these things that you say, oh, I saw 11, 11, 11, right? Or I saw 3 rainbows. That's the best. You don't even need to question it. Okay. You just say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I saw a whole flock of flamingos today. That's like seeing a rainbow to me. And yes, I live near the flamingos, but they don't normally come on the beach. They're usually over there, where I only see them if I leave in a car, and I don't have a car. So the beach feeds me. And every morning I go this time of year before dawn, because I want all of the medicine of the sunrise. Why? Because everything is an intuitive language. Everything is a frequency. Whether you see it and perceive it with your eyes as the sunrise, or the orange, or the color changing, or the reflection off the water, whether it's you feeling the water on your feet, because I like to walk in the water. Okay. Whether you are inviting the sun to pour down the golden rays, and these are full of wisdom and all kinds of stuff. So this is something you can consciously connect to, and you know that it's bringing you codes and wisdom, and you're just letting it in. You're bringing in your third eye. Whether you're conscious of that intuitive or interior experience as you're interacting with all of these different light languages, light forms, light frequencies. Everything is different because it is vibrating at a different frequency. Raise your vibe. Everybody knows that term now. That means that on the scale of consciousness, when you raise your vibration, you get to see and feel and experience absolutely different things. You feel different, you think different, you are aware of something that was right there that you weren't aware of 5 minutes ago or 2 days ago or whatever, right? Or most of your life, and now you are, because you've been doing your work to clear your chakras, or activate your light body, or up level your gifts, or use your imagination skill, pull it out of the closet, get the dust off, let's make this happen, okay? So now If everything is a frequency, how do you relate to it? How do you express it? How do you receive it? Well, if you know what a TV is, we're here on a live stream. We're sort of live. We're sort of seeing each other at the same moment in time. That's a very new technology. How is that happening? Do you need to explain it? You just understand that there's light, right, and frequencies. That's what we're talking about. To give you my image, there's certain frequencies. To record that color versus a different color, there's different frequencies. That means every frequency is a medicine, a language, and a message, and it has a different way of talking to you than it does to me. I know different. I know little Mayan. Maybe you don't know any Mayan. I know some Spanish. You don't, maybe don't Spanish. Like maybe you speak Russian. I don't speak Russian. So you have different capabilities already. You have natural talents for certain intuitive skills, certain spiritual skills. And my mystery school has taught a lot of things over the years, really deep light body work, all the way down into the full Egyptian mystery school, sacred geometry, everything. Infinity light weaving, which is a very easy to use and powerful light medicine. Everybody should be using it. Energy cleanses, talking to your soul star, communicating with your intuition, working on your mindset with your prosperity magic. It's bringing whatever it is that our evolution is bringing forward to us. Then something comes forward that says, this is going to help you. It's like the next best step. It's like the hand up. And this idea of knowing your spiritual skills and increasing your third eye and your clairaudience and your knowingness and your trust, this has all been going on a while. How much are you immersed in it? How serious is it? Is it a curriculum of a master's degree? Are you taking it that serious? If you paid $10,000 for it, would you stay serious with it? Would you do it every day? Would you develop it? If someone told you you're going to die without it, or next year, if you do this, you're going to have a really easy, abundant, wonderful time. But if you don't, your life's going to be really difficult. I'm going to tell you that's true. If you don't get off your butt and start developing your skills and make it a priority, more important than looking at Facebook, more important than watching TV, more important than eating dinner. Okay? I'm very serious about my spiritual path. No, I'm not. I have fun every day. I incorporate it into my day. I do many things at once. I get my nature time. I get my exercise. I'm doing about an hour and a half to 2 hours of walk in the morning. I'm outside. I'm on the beach. I got my feet in the water. I'm chanting. I'm talking. I'm listening. I'm writing. I'm downloading rays from the sun. I'm activating my light body. So I'm getting many of those personal things in that 2 hours. I'm doing it all at the same time, essentially. And so it's like weaving everything I want to do and everything I love to do, but now it's also being sort of efficient in a way. And I feel so fulfilled that it's worth it, because then I go into my day and it doesn't matter. It's like, oh, this came up and I ran out of time and I couldn't go do my meditation. No, it's not an option. So I'm not telling you to get up at dawn, but do whatever you want to do. Just make it a priority. So just say it doesn't matter. Oh my God, it's late and I'm tired and I have to do it anyway. So, okay. When you understand that you are a receiver and you are a sensor, you're full of sensors and you're full of receptors, and you can receive and send information. You do all the time. You may not be aware of it. You may be only conscious of sometimes how you feel, or what you're thinking, or what you're sending out, or the impact of what you did. You live in a stream of consciousness that you created by agreeing to other people's, like your families, by being in a job where everybody has a similar, structure to their experience. You've taken on some of the same beliefs as them. That's part of your stream and your beliefs. And they're radiated out from you 100%, showing you what you believe. So in order to get information that can get past that barrier, because your state of consciousness can only receive things in that state of consciousness. And you can't solve the problem from the same state of consciousness. So now you're stuck in a loop. And that's called the desire disappointment loop. And you stay at that state of consciousness, craving and never feeling fulfilled, no matter how good you do, no matter how wonderful it was. It's never enough. You always think you didn't do it right. You think there's more to achieve. That was fine, but you can't enjoy it for some reason. Now, whatever level of that you're on, and maybe you've passed that on, yay! But that was a lot of my life, and it's a very powerful pattern, right? That we many of us received from our cultures. Oh my goodness. Hi, guys. Kathy Lynn. Hi, Kier. Hi, Brittany. This is so on point. Oh, goody. So, what is just bursting from me without thinking about it, because my creative energy has been so expressed. I'm bursting with the experiences I had in March, and in April was a phenomenal month in March. I mean, just one of the most amazing and transformational months ever. You know, my week on pilgrimages, and then with my Mayan retreat, and then with my dolphin people, and then after that doing more sacred work, and then all the doors that are opening, and just my wishes fulfilled group. You know, everybody, it's like everybody matured. You know, it's like everybody just stepped up, and it was like we were all where we were, but now you can see this difference in even the calmness or the presence. Because why? Because we addressed whatever the emotion was that was right on top of our face. So if you want clear communication, whether it's psychic downloads or dream answers, or lucid dreaming, or getting messages through oracle cards, pendulum, runes, stones, reading the stars, talking to nature, everything you can think of, this is divination. And what I love about it is, well, what I don't love about it is that word was really smeared so badly that it carries a scary connotation to a lot of people still. They're kind of like, hey, was that black magic? No. Divination was made illegal by the church and by some countries because it means receiving straight information and communication from the divine. So if somebody wants to be between you and the divine, if someone wants to be between you and your truth, your message, if somebody wants to manipulate you, control you, if somebody wants to decide what's best for you, I'm not saying it's always from malintent. Most people do things, think they're doing the right things. That's a little scary, but it's true. Okay. So purifying yourself, purifying your heart, purifying your light body, constantly activating it, not in a stressful way, okay? Doing this, incorporating into your life, having the incense, the candles, whatever you love, okay? Speaking of, thank you for reminding me, that was Brigide. Where'd she go? Oh, we were going to light a candle together. I forgot. So when you increase your communication skills, you can think of it many ways. Think of it in a mechanical way. If you have all these wires or all these pipes coming in and out of you, and they're blocked, they're clogged, they're old, they're rusted, they're disconnected, they're really tiny, so they restrict flow, something. I want you to start to sense that. I want you to talk with yourself, your higher self, your auric field, okay, your universal fairy. And this is very important because you have a spirit guide, and you have many. However, there's a special spirit guide that came with you, that's been with you your whole life. It's called a Nawal, or a Nawale, and to the Maya. And it's the essence of the day you were born. So it's part of Mayan astrology, but it's part of the sacred calendar. It's part of the sacred keeping of time. And it means that this spirit guide walks with you. You may come from a culture where you feel like you have angels. When do you see them? How do you communicate with them? Do you have a language? Do you have an agreement? Do you sit down? Do you listen? Do you open a door? Do you read in a journal? Do you have a animal totem that you love, a dolphin or a jaguar? A jaguar is really not an animal totem anymore. It's my medicine, so it's inside of me. However, of course, I call it the jaguar and dolphin, and I like the swan for my beloved Brigide, my Celtic blood. And so when you are waking up your divination skills, you can realize you're remembering that you've done so many of these things before that it isn't like, oh no, how am I going to learn what scrying is? And then how am I going to learn how to do this and whatever? So that's part of what this is. This was birthed to introduce the Oracle deck in a bigger way. And then it, as it got delayed, it was clear to me that that what we're going to learn, what we're going to do here is a bigger door. It's going to open, it's like it is becoming, or it is going to be a part of the Intuition Awakening Summer Camp because of the skills that are needed to access this. So we'll move from this into, I believe, about a 4-week Intuition Awakening, where you don't have to do both classes, but I do recommend it, where we will go deeper, okay, into all of the different skills and intuitive senses, the clairs and so on, okay? So your clairaudience is what you think, what you hear, but it's not necessarily hearing out here, right? This is hearing all the way through, something you perceive as a hearing. It could be something you hear inside, you don't hear it outside. It could be something you don't even think you physically heard, but you're like, I'm hearing voices, I'm hearing music. All right, who knows what the real sense is? You're just putting a word to it that you can best manage. So the first thing to remember about any form of divination, but we're going to talk about oracle cards specifically, is that this is the channel, this is the tool, this is the doorway for you to speak. So this is great because it's faster, it's easier, it's very direct, and you can use it when you're brand new. You can use it when you're super advanced, because you have already presented something that can start to speak to you. When you sit like this and you say, oh, okay, please tell me my next steps, and then you sit in silent meditation, I'm not telling you not to do that. I am telling you it's a lot harder. And it's especially if you don't trust yourself, or you're not in the habit of constantly talking to every living thing around you that's optimal at that time. So when you open yourself to begin that, giving yourself something that can speak directly to you, now your consciousness can focus on one thing. Boom. Oh, look, there's the mermaid again. So, oh, okay. Then you're going to look at the picture. You're going to feel it. You're going to get a sense. It's going to trigger memories. It's going to trigger thoughts. You're going to have a feeling. You're going to lean in. You're going to lean away. You're going to be drawn to one part of it. Something's going to start to glow. You're going to have memories from childhood. You're going to make it, you think of something somebody said to you yesterday. Do you see what I mean? Like instantly. And this is sacred artwork, okay? We encoded it and did ceremony with it, and called, and I did ceremony to call these entities first, and then as they came through, and Chris made the artwork, we kept upgrading that, and then they channeled to me what they were. So it's been a long and interesting, beautiful birth. And so, like I said, this is more than an oracle deck, and I love oracle decks. I have lots of them. It's that this is going to give you many, many ways, not just 34. Oh, there's 34 different cards. And then I have 34 ways of being a channel. No, this one card multiplies dimensionally. And pretty soon you move to 13 and then 20. And you have 260 initial doorways that open with one card. So you can see how these are speaking to you on many, many vibrational levels. Frequencies you can't hear or see or sense may be going on, may be speaking to other lives. It may be waking up priestesses you were. It may be opening, clearing your heart. It may be untying you from a vow, is stuck in your sacral. It may be clearing your foot chakra so you can let go of something. It may be, I don't know. Okay. So you have all kinds of ways that these communicate with you. Even if you get no message at all, you're just like, I don't know what it meant. You just go off. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please say thank you. Because the medicine, the gift, the message, the guidance, the healing cannot come to you. If you are judging it, if you're expecting it to be in a different way, if you're not thinking you're good enough to have it, hear it, or understand it, you have to step into being the person who already received the message, and wow, it changed your life, and it was everything you'd ever hoped for and better. Okay? Your embodiment is the wish fulfilled, the end result. Okay. That's what we do in the wish fulfilled circle is every day we're focused on, am I living in that end result that I want? Am I living into the beingness that I wish to be? So if you're pulling a card and asking a question, and it's a very specific question, let's say, and it's something very, very important to you, you're going to either know right away the answer, or it's going to start to come into you. Then you might see a certain word jump out. Then you might read something in one sentence here. So this says, follow your bliss, seek harmony, balance relationships, rare reincarnation, lost wisdom, fill your cup and overflow. This is not our card for today, but this is who came to me, wanted to sit under here. So maybe one of those things jumped right out at you. Oh my gosh, that's the answer to my question right there. Follow your bliss. What should I do for this? Follow your bliss. Okay. Seek harmony. That could be an answer to the same question. Okay. Balance relationships. That's another way of approaching a solution or guidance or looking at a new perspective or a new direction. So these will be working with you through harmonics and color, frequency, through this being, this sacred feminine being, who is an essence and an aspect of the great mother of the divine feminine. Through speaking to your emotions or to your inner child, through working through your physical, your DNA can change the chemistry of your blood. Everything can unhook your mind from fears, can release you from traumas. You don't have to carry any of those labels anymore. Don't label yourself anymore, please. Okay, so that seems to be good. I have to get something to drink. And I want to say, hi, Josie. Oh, hello, Susan. Wonderful to see you. Okay, good. So let's go take a peeky, weeky, woo here. Oh, mama. I think we're going to start here. Okay. So that is the, okay. That wasn't the starting slide, but that's okay. So this is the where you want to go to join. So if you've already joined, you know you're getting updates as we are moving into the next phase of our production. And if you're interested, we've gone ahead, we put it on sale. You also have the certification on sale. So go to the shop, check it out, and let me know if you have any questions. So now what we want to do, let's see, are we missing something? Here we go. Okay, Oracle of the Week. This is where we are. So this is what we're doing right now today. And this is where you can join Maria and I, and she's going to be with me on Monday. So make sure you come on Monday. We're going to do an amazing show. We're going to get her to share secrets. She's done all the research. She's written the most amazing book. They made a documentary out of it about Stonehenge. It was built as a goddess temple. There's 2 phases, original goddess temple. She knows where they are. She knows all of the energies. And we're going to be going here and other really amazing places with her on the full moon and doing just crazy, fantastic stuff. Okay, good. So as we are doing this, I want to light a candle. And I want to honor the ancestors, and I want to honor the elders, and I want to honor that this is the moment where the wise ones are gathering again. And I want to honor you for being Maya. That means that you are stepping through the illusion and realizing that you chose yourself to be here now, that you're one of the few that is aware of this awakening, this power, this opportunity, and that you're here to receive again a connection to your own sacred wisdom. So thank you very much. And I'm so honored to be here with you. We have some white sage here. I burned an entire little nubby-doo earlier of Palo Santo. We'll see if it wants to come back again. And we're decoding the library of the infinite, which I love how that came through as a new way of explaining what I do. So I've been asking for different things in my own evolution. And as you increase your intuition, as you increase your ability to work with one or more divination methods, as you understand how to call in the elementals like this, how to work with fire or with these, more than just beautiful. There's so much consciousness here, and the sacred smoke is coming to all of us It's cleansing and clearing our infinity light temple. And here in this sacred space, we have this profound connection with the elders, with the ancients, with the wisdom keepers. So, yeah, we're going to be, come join me for that next week. Okay, here we go. So now we're relating today to the full moon. The full moon's happening in a few days. It's the 12th. It's Monday. And we will be together. Is it the 13th or the 12th? Anyway, it's next week. I think it is. So we'll be together with Maria, but it's not, and that's going to be about the full moon retreat. So it's cool that it's actually on the full moon. But I wanted to do this for the full moon because leading up to the full moon, you can feel it, right? And we know how powerful these different cycles are. So when we honor, wow, I'm in this cycle, I might as well take advantage of it. Well, a full moon is a harvest. A full moon is abundance. A full moon is illumination. A full moon is lighting the path. A full moon is ending of a cycle by, like you planted it, you grew it, you did it. You don't know exactly what's going to come to fruition. Could be something from 20 years ago, 2 days ago, 3 minutes ago. However, the moon on a Monday is a pretty deep, mystical, and magical one. So there is a powerful current of divine mystery coming. It is a Scorpio full moon. And there's this healing possible in those still waters, those Brigid waters, those Celtic still well waters, like we, or those, the White Springs waters, right, lady? Like, wow, they were so cold, but wow, they were so healing. They were so profound. When we go there, we're going to be doing that again. And this is a chance to understand that your prosperity is within you. And it's stirring, but are you paying attention? Are you ignoring the synchronicities? Are you not listening to your heart? Are you not opening up channels for divination, channels for answers to come to you? Are you not asking the right questions? Are you feeling unworthy? The full moon is going to illuminate all of that, but deep. Not just from the surface, like, oh, I'll pretend it's not there. This is illuminating the deep. So you might as well go now deep. Go deep. So think about Scorpio, mystery, deep subconscious, still waters. And now that is a portal. Okay. The moon is also a portal. And it means that you can walk into what's coming next, which is a lot of like energy and building things, from some of the energies coming in Saturn and Aries and stuff like that. So the transformation needs to be emotional alchemy. The Scorpio is a water sign. This is an emotional moon. And these cards and your today are going to give us a message for this full moon. So we're all going to start to tune into the full moon. And I'm going to put I have the deck here. I'm going to pull it physically, and then I'll put the card up here. And we'll go ahead and receive a message from this beautiful sacred mystery being. And this now is a chance for you to breathe in. If you haven't created sacred space, breathe into mine. Bring yourself into this moment. Open your heart. Say, I am here because I am the chosen one. I chose. I choose. I choose. And now I want you to breathe in through your hand into your heart and put your other hand over it. I've chosen to be here in this moment, in this sacred space. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Open your hands wide. Open your heart wide. And let go of that breath. Come into this eternal moment, into this temple of light, into the sacred space. We give thanks to the dear red jaguar, to Ishmukane, our transformational guide grandmother. We call on the prosperity grandmothers. We call on the prosperity grandmothers. We call on the dream weaving grandmothers. We call on the ancients and the elders. We call on Venus, the temple of revelation, illumination, activation. Now we call all of us to come inside of this place. We call in my body, my mind. I call in everything, not leaving anything outside of this sacred space. I wish to be a clear and open channel to the divine. I wish to be a clear and open channel to the divine. I am a clear and open channel to the divine. I am a clear and open channel to the divine. I am a clear and open channel for my highest good, a chalice in constant flow, overflowing with wisdom, beauty, and grace, receiving in every moment exactly what is optimal for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I now cleanse, clear, and activate all of my senses, all of my pathways, all my intuitive gifts, and deep breath in, blow it out, cleanse, clear, realign, fill with crystalline light, connect me to this sacred space between the worlds. I now connect with that light me, the part of me that knows that I am light, that I am divine. I merge. We stand together in this temple of light. Now, hold in your heart, hold very deeply in your heart the wish that you have. If you want, you can look into the screen at this image, or you can close your eyes. So we are now calling on these sacred feminine mysteries. We call on the Prosperity Magic Oracle deck. We call on all the energies, all the entities, all the elements, all of these beautiful and divine energies that have come together to support us, to guide us, to heal us, to offer us wisdom, enlightenment, love, peace, direct messages, and more. I enter this sacred space with deep, deep reverence for all of these guides, for this wisdom that is ready to come to me right now. I open my heart, I open my mind, I cleanse and clear. The Jaguar spirit asks you, if you do not enter with truth and love, you cannot enter. You must become half Jaguar. You must become Balam. You must become the heart of the sun that becomes the heart of the night, that can transverse worlds, move through death and rebirth. This is your eternal nature. This is who you are. Leave your doubt here. We now call for a guide to come forward, but only for cleansing. There is a guide that wishes to come forward to give us a cleansing. As you are here, as you are feeling yourself preparing, there's a lot to be cleansed. They say that we have heaviness, that is a cloud in the streets as people are walking. There's a numbness, there's an overwhelm. There's a sense that all is not just doomed, but it's just too much, that it's too late, that we don't know, that we may not. You have forgotten that you choose your reality and no one else does. That cloud must be lifted. Are you willing to let it go? Are you willing to let it go? Are you willing to clear the cloud between you, clogging your intuition, clogging your understanding, your receiving, and your ability to understand, to decipher, to decode, to integrate, to follow the wisdom, the guidance, the medicine? Start now by becoming a chalice. Open your heart. We call on the chalice well in the sacred Glastonbury. We call on the beautiful wells, the springs, the waters within Gaia underneath, Stonehenge, and all the sacred feminine ancient stone sites. We call on the lost queens. We call on Guinevere. We call on Mary. We call on the priestesses, the medicine women, the engineers, the alchemists, the chemists, the architects, all of the wise women We call to you to rise again, to bring your essence and power from this Celtic landscape, to rise from these ancient megalithic and Neolithic stones, to come from the magic circle and the portals to the stars. And we ask that this deep well of wisdom come to us to cleanse us now. Who is here? Who is here? Who is here that wishes to guide us? Who is here? Who is here? I see you now. I feel you now. I know you're here. Is this you? Is this you? Is this you? Is this you? Here you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. There you are. The goddess of infinite wealth and fortune has come. The goddess of infinite wealth and fortune has come to cleanse us. She is not our full moon guide. She is here to give us a cleansing so that our material and spiritual riches align during this full moon. She's here to help you embody your value. So if you look into her third eye, allow the glow around her head to become yours, eye to eye, face to face, heart to heart, your hands in her hands. You're holding glowing, luminous, pink orchids, and they're opening your inner awareness. They're opening your spiritual skills. The glow becomes bigger and bigger and engulfs you. The moon goes from a crescent to a full moon. You take a deep breath in and embody this. Let it sink into your bones and your spine and your fluids. Let it sink into your chakras, your glands. Seep out to your aura. Blow it out. It is done. Now relax and feel yourself into this new cleansed and blessed state. Do you accept it or are you thinking about it? Just be, surrender to it, receive it, let it flow over you, through you. Don't think, be. Don't think, be. I am a divine channel. I am a divine and clear channel. We now call on the divine guide for this beautiful Scorpio full moon. We call into the sacred mysteries and ask to come forward. The guide that wishes to be here for us and with us for this beautiful sacred full moon. See and feel her coming forward. See her rising from the darkness. See her rising out of the still waters of this full moon. See her, see her, see and feel. Now feel this guide. Feel this sacred feminine mystery. That means it's a ray of light and intelligence. It's a ray of harmony. It's a ray encoded with great wisdom. It's a ray that holds knowledge, wisdom, alchemy, healing, beauty, portals. Like everything, it has its own essence, but very, very multidimensional, like a kaleidoscope. Where do you feel this guide? Before you even open your eyes, where do you feel it? How do you feel your heart center? Do you feel warmth? pressure, magnetic feelings? Do you feel images or light going through your mind or your eyes? How do your hands feel? Is there movement, tingling, or any sensation in your throat, your jaw, above your head, behind your head, inside of your head? As this sacred feminine guide materializes more and more, you feel movement. Where? How? Is it someone holding you? Is it someone pressing down, releasing, lifting up? Is there movement like a wave or a magnetic pull? Is there something coming from above or below or behind, moving back and forth? Or is it all stillness? Now, this is a moment where you can become all that you could ever imagine, because you're stepping out of time, you're stepping out of limits into flow. Now, sense and feel for yourself any other wisdom, any other ways the intuitive communication is coming to you, still with your eyes closed. No, I have not told you who it is. I want you to feel it. I want you to listen to your own senses. Where is she speaking to you? Do you feel her above you, behind you? Is she touching your head? Is she weaving through your eyes? Is she scooping things out of your heart? Are you sitting on a cliff and gazing at the view with her? Are you standing before a fire? Is she cleansing your body with sage? Are you dancing under the moon? Are you sitting in infinite space, weaving back and forth with light and color, feeling the eternal nature of all things and yourself, feeling yourself one with Source? Now you sense and feel ancient wisdom, abuela wisdom, elder wisdom. This is grandmother. Grandmother, prosperity dreamweaver. You're sitting with her in the infinite field. All around you are stars and Milky Way, other galaxies, creations of your mind. You're sitting immersed in the beautiful field of full color spectrum. And with calm beauty and ease, you sit next to her, and your hand weaves back and forth just like hers, weaving. The color and the light follows your hands. You weave infinite spirals. You weave all different thoughts. You start to see your hand as a wand. You start to understand that you are taking your inner essence, your light, and channeling it down your arm and down your intention, and you're weaving with the most primal energies, eternal source, never-ending flow energies. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? You are one with eternal prosperity because everything is here and it only moves and enters when you want to weave it in. Sit with grandmother in the wisdom. Open your eyes if you wish to look at her or stay with her there. And take a moment to have your own moment with her, to create alongside her. She's here to weave with you. What's your dream? Do you know what it is? She can only weave it. If you know it, you feel it, you see it, you share it. You are the one who chooses. Now allow your communication to shift. Notice, how have you been connecting with her? Have you been seeing her outside of you? Have you been looking for thoughts to come to you? Are you focused on your hand? Where are you sensing? Where are you feeling disconnected? Grandmother Prosperity Dreamweaver holds the number 2. The number 2 is you and her. It's togetherness. It's duality and polarity. It is creation. It is the all-seeing eye. It is the moment where you say, and then there was light. And then there was light. This light is here now. It's here for you. What is your wish? What is your dream? The full moon says, here, this is yours. This is all you need, is to connect to your own inner wisdom keeper, your elder, your grandmother, to connect to these grandmothers, their eternal wisdom, the watchers that sit on the temple of Venus and move through time and space. They hold timeless magic. Magic is the ability to know how to move energy. And you're meant to be a creator. You're meant to sit here in this stream of eternal prosperity and manifest in flow. The timeless, ageless, prosperity dream-weaving grandmothers. They teach the sacred feminine mystery of present moment prosperity. Are you seeking your prosperity somewhere else? Are you seeking your prosperity through stress, sacrifice, struggle, pushing? Do you think your prosperity is separate from you? Do you think it's going to take a lot of time? Where is your prosperity? The wise guidance is that you believe something about achieving success, and that you must cultivate inner peace above working hard, striving, competing, and planning. The amazing results come when you absorb this wisdom. Be in the eternal prosperous now. Receive from source. Weave what you want. Stop rushing. No longer worrying. No longer expending all of that great effort. You realize how rich and vast the present moment already is. The message of the grandmothers is the secret to everything you wish for is the peaceful, powerful, purposeful, prosperous present moment. Enter it now. Weave yourself a doorway. It is all here. Now, as this journey with a beautiful guide comes to a close, your prosperity magic spell is to repeat this. I am weaving my dream with the prosperity grandmother's wisdom in every moment. I receive everything I require in the peaceful, powerful, purposeful, prosperous present moment. And so it is. It is done. We give great thanks for this beautiful temple, this moment, this communication, to the full moon, to all the love that is here, to the deep wisdom that has come, to the guides that have joined us, to the jaguar, the red jaguar, to the grandmother prosperity dreamweavers, to the goddess of infinite wealth and fortune, to the Lemurian starseed mermaid guides, to all of the sacred feminine mysteries of this prosperity magic gathering, and to each one of you and each one of us and each one of our lives and each possible thing, we send this love, this blessing, this possibility, this remembrance, and this incredible healing to everyone in our family, in our world, to our home, clothes, car, to our job and our children, to our thoughts and our minds, to our creations, to our steps. We send it out across the planet, deep into the heart. Thank you, Ishmukane, heart of the earth, and up and out through everything to the heart of the sky. And now back down into your own heart. May this circle be open, yet unbroken. And this prosperity, love, and this peaceful, powerful, purposeful, prosperous present moment be with me, infuse with me, become my reality as I walk as the creator, the chooser in a world of light, love, healing, and abundance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Okay, well, I'm going to give a moment in case you've had your eyes closed to let you see the image. So there was several guides that wanted to come today, and I had to limit how many were coming. So this was our guide at the end, and if you want to repeat that, I do highly recommend that. And they're very powerful, wonderful, and they're coming back again to be more active. I did a class a year or two ago with them. I think it was a year and a half ago, called Prosperity Magic, and they taught us all this idea. They taught us this most profound way of tapping into prosperity and success that had nothing to do with everything we've been taught. Not chasing it, not running after it, not worrying about it. To literally become peace, be in the moment, and everything's there. And it was such an amazing journey that's become a part of me. It changed everybody at that deep core, you know. This is the one that came to cleanse us. So when you look at here to cleanse, she asked us to look straight into her third eye, be there face to face, allow that glow of gold around her head come to us, our hands up like this, holding those lotuses with those coins coming, and having that cleanse, very specific, okay? A cleanse so that our material and spiritual riches can align and that we could embody our value. Those were the specific things that she wanted to share. And let me see if I can take a moment. So please be sure, let me know what you thought, what you felt there, but please be sure to join us in the shop. And this is the beautiful mermaid, Lemurian mermaid that wanted to come in the beginning and be here. There we go. And she is I feel like I'm channeling Quinn right now. So she was here. She was sitting over there for some reason. I don't know why. And she wanted to come be under. So I have a lot of crystals and different things that come to be underneath. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Come to be underneath my computer, as well as the altar behind me, and everything's all around. And like I said, she was offering you any one of these things: balancing relationships, seeking harmony, or following your bliss. Okay. Wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, and fabulous. And go over to the shop and join the class. Ask me anything you want. If you haven't joined the certification and you're in the class already, please do that. We're going to do a couple more weeks of really cool shit. And have a beautiful time. I am headed off for a wonderful Mayan adventure. And I've been invited to be a part of an incredible ceremony, an incredible experience, introducing the Mayan Sacred Feminine and the fire ceremony in December, along with my Mayan priest, teacher, wisdom keeper, friend. And so I'm going on a journey to a few of the places that we will be doing, and with my beloved. And we're going to be staying at a beach very far south that faces the sunset, and they're long and beautiful the way they were in California. So I'm going to be doing a lot of beach ceremony. I can go out with my drums and my fire and my herbs, and so I'm packing up all my spiritual goodies, because a lot of the pyramids now, you can't take out all of your spiritual goodies, and you can't take a big backpack in anymore. So this is going to be very different, to be able to go and to really to drum, to bring my beautiful Eshell drum, to bring my Eshell rattle. Where is she? Here we go. And to just to do a lot of healing, a lot of cleansing. So I'm there doing that if you want to tune in to me. And I'll be sending out the love and the energies of the ancient Maya, which say that you are love, you are sacred, and you are chosen. So know that you matter. In Lak'ech, Alakin. I am another you. You are another me. We are one. And much love to you, to me, to all of us. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Dad. You want a gift card? Oh, that's so wonderful. Thanks, guys. Bye.